When they arrived from the darkness among the stars, I could feel it, as if I would have lost an eye or a limb, something. One of my senses went dark when they came, but they could also feel my presence. When one of them hunted me down, it consumed a part of my mind. But now we are connected from the shadows, a part of a much greater organism that is out there, lurking, thirsting, hungry for your flesh. I am just a vessel, and when I'm no longer useful, this garden. They are coming from the stars, and they will take us with them.
Flick. Many people on the Grand Narrative have a little bit of a cosplay, a little bit of a costume going, so I thought, why not just cosplay or something? But I play Tyrannid, so what would you do there? So you could, I mean, I have the hairdo for a Genestealer cultist, but I didn't want that thing on my head, so those Klingon ridges style. So I thought the only humanoid I have in my army is the one that is hanging down from my Neurolictor. So that's me. That's perfect for me, isn't it? So you can see the miniature here. That is from what is it called? The Blight Kings. They have the Blight Kings that are flying on these flies, on these rot flies. They have one of them has a guy, human victim, and that he has a tentacle in his mouth. And I thought, why not? That's me. That's perfect for me, right? So I attached it to the Neurolictor, and it looks like the tentacle of the Neurolictor comes out of his mouth because he's like nibbling on the brain to absorb some information. And I thought, yeah, the character is called Vessel, just the Vessel or Vessel, because he is only there to give information from his brain to the hive mind, and when he's no longer needed, they will just eat him up, throw him away like garbage, yeah. So that's the idea behind the character, and I have a little bit of a cosplay going, and you have seen that in the intro. So I will run around like that on the Grand Narrative, probably on the first day, maybe not on the second day, because I only have one set of clothing, and I'll probably be pretty sweaty on day 2. So yeah, that's the idea behind it, and you can see how I made it now.
Oh, look at this eye. Oh, it breathes.
What a huge squid. Sorry. Oh, it's harder than I thought. Oh. Delicious. And I think this one is good. The longest one. Probably this one. Okay. Oh yeah, that poor little squid had to suffer just so I could have some tentacles that I could use for my costume. Like one of them is poking out of my chest like this, and one of them is probably wrapped around my throat. I will leave the one when I'm playing 40k on the Grand Narrative Tournament that comes out of my mouth. I will leave that one out. That will be a little bit more difficult to play then. But yeah, little squid had to suffer for this. But my mom promised me that she will... she couldn't see that poor little squid without his arms. So she said she will sew them back on after the event. So he will have some stitched up. He will be like a Frankensquid. So I cut one of my old jeans. So I cut one of the legs out so it looks like it is ripped in battle. So there's a battle wound, and then I have some of this cheap Halloween decorations that will be wrapped around my thigh. So that's like a self-bound wound with some bandages. And then this will be my shirt. So I have this bloody shirt with some holes in it. And I wrapped around my arm will be a bloody bandage as well, around here. Yeah, this is just a little costume. It's not really crazy, but it's just to give it a little bit of a personal touch, just to go into character more. I am just a mere vessel, just here for the biomass. I am just a vessel. I enact the will of the hive mind. The will of the hive mind is that you subscribe.